Princess Peach Toadstool was one of the main characters of the Super Mario Bros. Film series produced by Illumination, serving as a secondary protagonist of the Super Mario Bros. Movie, and serving as a secondary protagonist again in the Super Mario Galaxy movie. She brings herself along for the adventure and assists Mario in an attempt to stop Bowser. She plays a bigger role in the film than just being a typical damsel in distress, which is depicted in some of her appearances in the Super Mario series. Bowser claims that Peach is his true love and wants to marry her by force and make her his queen, but only her true love was the mustachio human himself. Peach is depicted as a confident leader who was willing to protect her kingdom from Bowser.
Is this who you were watching?
Profile. Physical description. Princess Peach is based on her video game counterpart. Her dress attire, crown and jewelry are realistic. Also, her eyebrows are distinctly longer than her video game counterparts, and she wears leggings that extend to the top of her feet, which change colour depending on what colour dress she is wearing. One of Peach's costumes is based on her biker outfit from the Mario Kart series. Her hair is made into a ponytail while in her outfit, and a matching helmet is worn. Her form as Fire Peach retains her outfit and hairstyle, however the pink dress is replaced with white and red colours. Peach wore a wedding gown, based on the same outfit from Super Mario Odyssey, however it has a hint of pink on it. Her eyes form retains her wedding dress and hairstyle, however the colouring of her dress is changed to blue with a hint of a light blue to it. Peach is taller than Koopa Troopa, Koopa Paratrooper, Luigi, Mario, Kamek, but shorter than Bowser, obviously. Personality traits. Peach is a charismatic, capable, and a confident leader. When a threat arrives to her kingdom, such as Bowser, she will stop at nothing to defend it. Despite her qualities of a leader, she relies and helps her allies, such as giving Mario the access to the Super Bell to beat Donkey Kong. In return, her allies help when needed, such as Toad giving Peach the Ice Flower to freeze Bowser. Unlike in the games, Peach didn't seem to have much faith in Mario, most likely due to being a foreigner from another world, until she sees his endless potential and desire to never give up against the odds. This is shown when they first met, the battle against Donkey Kong. Her respect and admiration for the plumber grows over the course of the film. In addition, she is not submissive when Bowser forces her to marry him, instead fighting back the first chance she gets. Relationships. Bowser. Peach and Bowser have a one-sided relationship. Bowser loves Peach as he expresses his love for her in Peaches, but she does not love him back. She only loves Mario, guys. In the canon universe, it's Polaris. Peach had a goal to stop Bowser, as she has also had a cardboard cutout that looks like Bowser in her obstacle course as a target. Despite Peach not loving him back, Bowser invaded the Mushroom Kingdom, forcing a proposal to Peach. Knowing Toad was tortured, Peach reluctantly agreed to be his wife in his wedding, aware that he was planning to publicly burn the prisoners in the lava. She confronted Bowser, telling him that she would not marry a monster like him.
Never marry a monster.
Before Peach shrank Bowser with a mini mushroom, Bowser begged Peach to give him another chance, which she refused. Toad then followed up with putting Bowser into a jar. Rosalina. Rosalina is Peach's long-lost older sister. They live together on a small planet and were humans created by Stardust. They can use the power of the cosmos. When a great evil wants to have that power, Rosalina had to send her sister away to the Mushroom Kingdom so she could be safe. They were separated for many years, and they managed to finally reunite after Peach rescued Rosalina from Bowser and Bowser Jr. The two sisters embraced each other in a hug and are happy to be together once again. Mario. First meeting each other in Princess Peach's castle, Peach was amazed to see another human, knowing that he's new to the Mushroom Earth. She acts as a mentor and a romantic friend of Mario, being supportive of him in his struggles, struggling to complete her obstacle course. Despite Mario nearly reaching the end after many attempts, Peach focused on his improvements and rewarded him. In the Jungle Kingdom, Mario struggled to fight Donkey Kong. Peach helped him by giving him a Super Bell to transform into Cat Mario, helping him to defeat Donkey Kong. While Peach was forcing a wedding with Bowser, Mario came to her aid, crashing the wedding. Also, before Mario could finish the reconstruction of the Mushroom Kingdom by placing the flag on top, Peach gave Mario a kiss on the cheek. That's all that Mario's ever gonna get, so guys, you gotta deal with that. Yoshi. Though the two never had a direct interaction, Peach at first had a bit of hostility towards Yoshi, by getting mad at the fact they were carrying so much passengers. But in the end, presumably they became friends after the whole shabil. Toad General. When the time was right, Toad General crowned Peach as the Princess of the Mushroom Kingdom. On a 3D map, Toad General told Peach that Bowser's already conquered the Snow Kingdom, and now has access to the Power Star. Toad General wished Peach luck before she went on her journey. Toad. Peach has known Toad since she was a princess of the Mushroom Kingdom. She took him to their travels to the Jungle Kingdom, when Bowser forced their marriage on Peach while torturing Toad. Peach reluctantly agreed to Bowser's proposal for Kamek to stop torturing Toad. Before Bowser's wedding started, Toad helped Peach smuggle in an ice flower in a banquet to surprise Bowser when she transforms into her ice form. Luigi. Peach cared for Mario's brother Luigi because Mario needed Peach's help on rescuing him. Luigi told the princess that bravery was his thing, after defeating Bowser and saving Brooklyn with the help of his brother together, King Cranky Kongs. Before Cranky Kong agreed to Peach's request, he wanted Mario to defeat his son, Donkey Kong. Seeing that Mario was in trouble, she assisted him in defeating Donkey Kong. Cranky Kong came to Peach's aid, crashing the wedding and rescuing the prisoners. Biography. Peach was first born on an unknown planet and lived with her sister, Rosalina, by a magical stardust, when evil forces tried to capture them, trying to get power for themselves. Rosalina had sent Peach to safety, forcing them to be separated from each other, causing her to fall into a mysterious pipe that transported her to the Mushroom Forest, on a strange mushroom continent. This is where 3 Toads would find Princess Peach, and they would adopt the young girl and raise her in the Mushroom Kingdom like one of their own. When she grew up into adulthood, this training course was located in the Mushroom Kingdom, where she would be well acquainted there. There she honed her abilities. It took her a while to master the course, but eventually she mastered it. Long after completing the course, the Toad General crowned her as the Mushroom Kingdom's princess. At some point in time, Peach had a hatred for a monster, the Koopa King Bowser, because of his depraved actions. But still, with all this hatred, Bowser couldn't help but fall in love with her, which started with his unhealthy obsession with Peach. With Bowser having taken over the Penguin Kingdom and imprisoning the inhabitants, he finally stole the Power Star. Peach then learns from the Toads that her kingdom will be next, and vows to never let it happen, and plans to recruit the Jungle Kingdom to help her fight against Bowser. As she leaves the throne room, she comes across a Mario, who walked in without authorization and was tackled by Toads. She implores them to stop and expresses that she's surprised to see another human besides herself has wandered into the Mushroom Kingdom. Mario explains what happened to his younger brother Luigi, who has landed in the Dark Lands, the home of Bowser and his army. She notices Mario's determination to find his brother, and she takes him to an obstacle course, where she shows him the ropes by expertly making it through the course without a scratch. Mario tries it and fails repeatedly, and came very close at the end. Although he didn't finish, the princess still allows Mario to go with her, as she praises him for his improvement, and Toad comes along with them, saying that he fears nothing and refuses to leave her unprotected. After an expedition, the trio set camp in the Fireflower Fields, where she uses a fireflower to light up the fire, and a worried Mario tells Peach being separated from Luigi longer than he was used to makes him stressed out even more than he normally would, but she assures him that they will save Luigi. She tells her of the backstory of her earliest memory, where she remembers wandering into the Mushroom Kingdom, where the Toads found her and raised her to be the princess she is today. The next day, Princess Peach, Mario, and Toad journey to the Jungle Kingdom, where they're escorted to a large white ape. Upon arrival, Princess Peach inquires Cranky's help in having his Grey Kong army support her in a fight against Bowser. But the Kong refuse assistance, where Princess Peach tells him that once the Mushroom Kingdom has fallen, his kingdom will follow suit, and Mario insists that his help is desperately needed. Despite Cranky Kong's dismissal of him, he agrees on the condition that he must defeat his son, which shocks Princess Peach. She watches as Mario is pitted in a fight against Donkey Kong. At first, Mario was fighting a losing battle against him, but this doesn't deter him, and he kept on fighting despite his injuries. And as Donkey Kong sends him flying, Princess Peach informs him about the question block, which he uses to become Cat Mario, which gives him an advantage in the battlefield, particularly the increased agility and claws, which by utilizing, he was able to defeat Donkey Kong. It was then that Cranky Kong accepts her terms, and suggests that they create carts to get back to the Mushroom Kingdom through the Rainbow Road. However, Bowser was told of what was happening, and sends his minions to ambush the heroes, during which one of the Koopas made Toad fall off the road. When realizing this, Princess Peach deactivates the gravitational feature on her motorcycle, and was back to save him from falling off to his death. However, this doesn't stop Duster from striking when Mario and Donkey Kong fall off the road completely and into the sea below as the Kongs are captured. Much to her and Toad's dismay, they return to the Mushroom Kingdom. Princess Peach rides through the town, ordering her subjects to evacuate to the forest to ensure that they don't suffer a horrific fate, and returns to the castle where she retrieves an axe spear and stands firm against Bowser, as Bowser arrives with his castle. Bowser demanded a proposal to Peach through marriage. However, she refused, prompting Kamek to torture Toad, causing her to unwillingly accept the condition that he doesn't harm her subjects, and has Kamek release Toad and have them escorted to the castle. At the wedding reception, Bowser intends to incinerate the prisoners, which includes Luigi, the Penguins, the Kongs, and Luma in honor of his queen-to-be. Meanwhile, Toad managed to successfully smuggle an ice flower in her banquet. She reaches the altar where Kamek is about to unite them, only for Princess Peach, who saw Bowser was doing to the prisoners, proceeds to defy Bowser before using the ice flower to become Ice Peach. She proceeds to freeze Bowser in place when she tries to attack her, and momentarily prevents the prisoners' cages from sinking into the lava before taking the fight to the wedding guests, who try to attack her. The ice effects on the chain wheel wears off as Princess Peach loses the ice power-up, which lowers them nearly to their deaths. But Mario and Donkey Kong are revealed to have survived the fall, and the latter proceeds to raise the cages in the nick of time, which Luigi, having the bottom of his cage melted by the lava, escaped and ending up nearly falling into his death, only to be saved by Mario in a Tanuki suit, and the two are reunited at long last. Princess Peach happily reunites with Mario and briefly holds hands with him before Bowser managed to break out of the ice and sends a giant bullet bill to obliterate the Mushroom Kingdom to spite Mario and Princess Peach. Mario managed to get its full attention to him and sends it to a warp pipe. The bullet bill's explosion causes a shockwave that brings Mario's allies into Brooklyn, where both the Mario Bros originated from. It was there that the final battle takes place as Bowser prevents Mario from taking the Superstar before he mercilessly beats him down. As Mario retreats into a pizza parlor before Bowser could kill him, Princess Peach manages to give him a mighty kick, with Donkey Kong and Toad getting involved. Unfortunately, they are overpowered and apprehended by the Koopa army. Luckily, after Mario sees his commercial, reminding him that he needs to save Brooklyn, confronts Bowser head-on just as he was about to kill Donkey Kong. Bowser's angered to see that Mario still hasn't given up, which the latter laughs it off as he's been told that before. Princess Peach manages to break free from the Koopa guards restraining her, and kicks the Koopa shell to knock the Power Star away from Bowser, and advises Mario to use it, which Bowser tries to prevent though, attempting to burn him, but Luigi blocks it with a sewer lid, and they make it to the Superstar. Princess Peach is horrified at first, believing the brothers burned alive, only to see that they survived and have become invincible. Mario and Luigi proceed to overpower the Koopa army and Bowser as Princess Peach, Toad and Donkey Kong watch in amazement. After the battle and the Superstar effects wear off, Bowser can only plead for the princess for another chance, but Peach, having enough of Bowser's cruel actions against innocent lives, makes him swallow a mini mushroom, shrinking him with Toad, trapping him in a bottle. She proceeds to praise the brothers for their determination and bravery. By the end of the film, Princess Peach, the Mario Bros, Donkey Kong and the Toad are cheered by all of Brooklyn and are hailed as heroes. Princess Peach makes her return to the Mushroom Kingdom, but she provides a pipe for Mario and Luigi so they can travel between Brooklyn, New York, and their new house in the Mushroom Kingdom. After Mario and Luigi meet up with a cute dinosaur named Yoshi and brought him from the Sand Kingdom to the Mushroom Kingdom, Peach was missing out on her own birthday, and she used to think she hated birthdays. Mario told her that his brother spent his 10th birthday crying that his childhood was over, and that's a part of Luigi's past. Although it's not her actual birthday, which is the day the Toads found her, he gave Peach a present, a pink parasol. She admired it and liked it a lot. Suddenly a comet passed down above the earth, and shooting stars and star bits fell from the night sky. Peach, Mario, Luigi, Yoshi, Toad, and the Palace guards found Luma, who crash-landed in the forest. He told them that Rosalina is missing, so she and Toad left Mario, Luigi, and Yoshi in charge of the kingdom, before taking off to the Gateway Galaxy spaceport. There, after recovering the Toad's backpack from the Yukiki, Wart, Birdo, and Monsieur, and Claw Grip, and when they got to the flight deck, thanks to Rob's navigation, they encountered Fox McCloud, who would take them to the Space Junk Galaxy. Mario, Luigi, and Yoshi followed, and joins the group after Bowser was turned big again. During their travels, a giant UFO attacked. The group defended themselves. Unfortunately, the I-Wing was damaged, and they crash-landed on the Fossil Falls Galaxy. Peach was mad that she was left stranded on this planet, with no way to get back since the ship was damaged. After being returned to normal, Mario shared his frustration with Peach. Eventually, the Comet Observatory arrived, and a bunch of Lumas saved the crew, and luckily they answered Luigi's SOS signal. While on board of the Comet Observatory, Peach explored the library, coming across a book that seemed familiar to her. Rosalina, who was separated from each other during the attack by an evil alien monster forces, she finally discovered her true origin, and Rosalina is her older sister. When they arrived at the Space Junk Galaxy, she, Luigi, and Mario flew out of the Comet Observatory and landed on planet Bowser, intruding the secret base, where they had to split up into teams. Mario's with Peach, and Luigi with Yoshi. Peach and Mario were tough enough to get through an obstacle course trap, and get past Bowser by using the axes to drop the bridge, causing him to fall into the lava. However, he rose from the lava and became Dry Bowser. Mario told Peach to go ahead and disable the Boomsday weapon, while he, Luigi, and Yoshi keep Bowser and his son busy. During her struggle to rescue her sister, she dropped her parasol, but Rosalina reached out for Peach's hands, disabling the weapon, and transformed Planet Bowser into a nature-filled garden. In the end, Bowser and Bowser Jr. were defeated. Peach and Rosalina finally reunited as sisters, both hugging in a beautiful embrace, and the Lumas were truly happy to see her. After returning to the Mushroom Kingdom and finding out the castle was actually destroyed, everyone rebuilt her castle, which was almost destroyed by the UFO. And before Mario could place the last flag into place, Peach kissed Mario on the cheek, both out of gratitude and to indicate that she returns his romantic feelings for her. And that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. This was a very long video, and I really like Peach in the movie. She was way more independent, and she was way better than what she is in the canon series. Either way, guys, what do you think about movie Peach? Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.